What is going on, guys and girls? How are you doing today? Single roleplay here once again. So the Saboteur Ascendancy has been revealed, and it's pretty much exactly as the leaked information that showed up a couple of days before. So in general, I already did the video about the new mines and skill gems attached to them, and I strongly believe that mines will be the real meta in the next 3.8 Blight League, simply because they look extremely strong on their own. The amount of mines that you can place has been increased from like 15 to 23, which is the same amount as the traps. And assuming that we'll literally throw mines now exactly as the traps, it makes literally no difference between the traps and the mines. So assuming there are such strong mines as Stormblast Mine, and considering that maybe Glacial Cascade will not be touched, in general, it will be probably the two strongest mines to check in the upcoming 3.8 Blight League, guys. So my thought is that the whole audience will be playing mines. Maybe 50-60% will be the saboteurs, because as I previously mentioned in my Necromancy video, Necro was definitely strong. There are plenty of support gems, but I think that it is more of a nerf than a buff. Maybe I'm wrong. So probably the next league will be the best ever for the Saboteurs, because Saboteur in general has never really been a very popular class because of the clunkiness, because you actually need to perform two actions to play mines. You need to place the mine and you need to detonate the mine. There is a specific hotkey for detonating the mines and a specific support gem, which is a white gem called Detonate Mines. And specifically how this detonate mines work is you attach this to the spell totem, you place the mine, place the totem, and spell totem started detonating the mines you placed. This way you save yourself a lot of time, and this is how bossing is done for the mines in general. Maybe next league detonate mine support will not be necessary, which I strongly doubt, but probably the changes are good for the miners, and it will just get rid of this clunkiness of the two-button action that Saboteur had forever. So let's take a look at the Ascendancy in a couple of seconds. Before we go further into the video, I would like to stop for a second and thank my Patreon supporters and Twitch subscribers. You guys have no fucking idea how much I'm thankful for you. If you just stop for a second and put likes on this video and share it with your friends, it will be already an insane amount of support, and I will be forever grateful to every one of you. Thank you so much, and remember,
you, yes you, are making a difference.
to the Saboteur Ascendancy, guys, and the first thing that I see clearly is that Pyromaniac over there has been dramatically nerfed from a 20% regeneration if you for each mine you detonated recently, and trap that you triggered recently, to 10%, which kind of makes sustain and regen of the Saboteur a little questionable. While we have the new gloves for the Saboteur, if you haven't been checking the Reddit, guys, and the information, we have new gloves for the Saboteur that allows you to leech damage from your mines, and this is pretty OP. But traps have nothing like this, and I think the traps were really fucked in the ass pretty hard, guys. Traps were always a little superior over the mines in most cases, like 80%. And when in 3.1 or 3.0, I don't remember when it was exactly, I think 3.1, 3.0, it was the trap patch which buffed the arc and the traps, and this is when I created my arc trap build, which is still incredibly strong. But I think right now mines might be just a little ahead of traps with these changes, simply because the sustain with the traps became less, and it will be much harder to live with the squishy Saboteur with traps now, because, you know, Saboteur, you really run alone life. You mostly like dodge evasion character as usual, because you are the Shadow Saboteur. It's incredibly hard to get over 5,000 life on the Saboteur, and I literally took like all the nodes on life where possible, and I got 5.3, 5.5 thousand life. So Saboteur mostly lives on not being hit at all. So this kind of nerf to the Pyromaniac, I cannot justify it for such a squishy, not tanky character at all, and I have my doubts this is a good change. Another big change is that all additional mines have been removed, guys. 3 additional mines have been removed from the Ascendancy. You get 2 here and here as well. So as you probably heard and you probably saw on my previous video, all my extra mines have been shifted towards the support gems, and you can place way more mines than before, so this just should be gone from the Ascendancy, and this is what happened exactly. Also, all the wording changed from the placing mine to throwing mines as well. Another thing is this completely revoked node, which is Demolition Specialist. Increased effect of auras from mines, 100% increased effect of auras, and now mines actually have the aura tag and affect the enemies around them in different ways. We are yet to see what exactly these auras do, but this is pretty much the mandatory to have, not for the Saboteur. So basically 4 and 6 are incredibly useful. Another thing is Explosive Expert has also been dramatically changed. First of all, the increased area of effect has been increased. At the same time, there are 2 interesting new nodes. 30% crit multiply against burning enemies, 80% increased critical strike chance against shocked enemies, and damage penetrates resistance against chilled enemies. So 3 elements, and you get different multiplies, different kind of damage against each of these ailments. Assuming Skeeter bots provide chilled and shocking, and probably the mine can provide some kind of extra burning damage element, this 3 can be an absolutely insane damage buff. This is literally reminding me of the Berserker node, which gives you crit multiply and chance. This is pretty close to what Berserker had just for the Saboteur. I think this is definitely the way to go for the Saboteur on the soft core, and this was also always my choice in the Arc Trap build. So pretty much the same shit, guys. Overall, I think the Ascendancy is changing, and not for the better, but in a proper way, except for only this questionable change to the Pyromaniac. Your choices here will be 4, 6, 14, and also 8. So 8 is always first. Pyromaniac always is for the first Ascendancy you take for the Saboteur. Then you go 4 and 6, and the last for the Uberlap will be 14. This is how you make your Saboteur for pretty much any build. For the hardcore, you will be taking Born in the Shadows. This is not really changed at all. It's mostly the blind and very defensive Ascendancy node. So this, if you're playing plan to intend hardcore, this squishy Saboteur, Born in the Shadows is extremely strong defensive thing. So this is it. These are my thoughts on the Saboteur, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you are hyped or what you will play. We'll be playing Summoner of the Saboteur. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for watching the video. Your likes and dislikes, especially, as they push me forward even more. If you want to see more content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do daily uploads of role-playing content, be it builds, guides, let's play, stream highlights, and upcoming RPG games. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitch stream to catch me live in action. I do stream daily on working days. I'm a full-time YouTube content creator and a Twitch streamer too, so if you want to support me, you can do it either from Twitch or by PayPal directly from my website angryroleplayer.com. Join my Discord channel too for a place to discuss RPG things offline, as well as follow my Twitter to be notified on any new content. If you want to get extra information like sneak peeks into upcoming videos, plans, different behind-the-scenes footage, you can also join the Unholy Army on Patreon as well, guys. Thank you very much once again for watching, listening to all this. See you soon.